iniquity in the New Testament. There are three Greek words used for iniquity. The 458, which is, we'll get back to that. 93 was used only one time by Jesus. That's interesting. And the meaning of 93 is a injustice. That is iniquity, to be unjust. Now, 458 was mentioned, that was 4 times used by Jesus in the New Testament. So it's 4 times more important, or 4 times more usage. And that iniquity, strangely enough, the Greek word iniquity translates to a refusal to be subject to Jewish law. Now, this could shake the church to its roots, because whenever preachers teach on iniquity, they use the 93, which is injustice. They completely ignore that Jesus said iniquity was a refusal to be subject to Jewish law. There's also another Greek word used, and it was used one time for iniquity, and it means being opposed to the law, which was Jewish law. So in the New Testament, the 3 words used, twice as much deals with being subject to Jewish law. Half as much deals with being unjust. This is the Strongs Concordance, and this is what Jesus used 4 times as much for the meaning of iniquity. And that, as you can see, is not being subject to Jewish law, a refusal. So that is the meaning to Jesus of the word iniquity. And let me go to a very disturbing verse for the church. In Matthew chapter 7, verses 22 and 23, you have the church and saying to the Lord, many will say unto me, and these are the words of Jesus, by the way, many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have we not cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? Now, these are church people. These are followers of Christ that have done all of these works. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Now, that verse has bothered me for a very long time, because, why? This is just, I couldn't figure out how the church could be rebuked and sent away by Jesus until I discovered iniquity. The meaning and what Jesus spoke of himself for the meaning of iniquity was a refusal to be subject to Jewish law. And the Jewish law that Jesus has spoken of is the basic law of the 10 Commandments. And the church as a whole today has set that aside, in that they will not worship on the Sabbath. They worship on Sunday, which goes back to just a man-made change. And Jesus' response, according to this, is that I never knew you. This should be very concerning to Christians. Now, I'm not putting this out there to condemn anyone. I simply put this out there to get people to go into their Strongs Concordance and do their own research and settle this between yourself and God. Don't look to tradition. Look to the words of Jesus for your answers. Jesus will never fail you.